You're listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional. Today's topic, Albert Schweitzer, Reverence for Life, Part 1. As he raised his slingshot and aimed at a bird, young Albert suddenly heard the church bells of his village in Alsace, what was then part of Germany, start ringing. He dropped his weapon and, to the surprise of his friend, ran toward the birds, waving his arms and scaring them away. Even at an early age, Albert Schweitzer developed a reverence for life, a philosophy he carried with him for the rest of his life. Born into a wealthy family, Albert enjoyed privileges that others only dreamed about. His father, a Lutheran pastor, taught him to play music. He studied organ and later obtained a degree in theology at the University of Strasbourg in 1899. Albert became principal of a theological college and enjoyed a career of teaching and writing. He was happy in his work and he continued to pursue his love of music. But something tugged at his heart. A Bible verse summarized a pull he felt when he compared his happy life with the care and suffering he observed around him. For everyone who much is given, from him much will be required. Luke 12:48. Even at school, as a child, I had felt stirred whenever I got a glimpse of the miserable home surroundings of some of my schoolfellows and compared them with the absolutely ideal conditions in which we children of the parsonage at Gunsbach lived, he once wrote. Schweitzer wrestled with the life and teachings of Jesus. Liberal theologians of his time dismissed Christ as simply a moral teacher with humanitarian ideals. He wrote his own controversial views about Jesus while concluding that the only way to know Christ was to respond to his invitation, "Follow me," Matthew 4:19. During this time, Albert was following his love for music and pursued a career as a musicologist with dreams of becoming an expert on J.S. Bach. He studied the organ in Paris and even wrote a definitive edition on Bach's chorales and cantatas. And then, one day, after reading an article from a missionary magazine about the giant medical needs in Africa, the gifted professor dropped a bombshell on friends and family that left them thinking he had lost his bearings. Can you think of a time in your life when you sensed God tugging at your heart? How did you respond? Remember that Jesus wants to lead you in the paths of righteousness. Psalm 23:3. Our key Bible text today comes from Matthew chapter 16 and verse 25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. Thank you for listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional.